is it necessary to stick up to a particular school of thoughts, even though we find other school of thoughts argument is very stronger than the one? I am asking it because of one scholar told me that it is haram to do so, that you are following a Shafi mazhab, a Hanafi mazhab. If you find an argument regarding Rafidan strong in Shafi mazhab and doing it is haram, please.
Well, this argument is a false argument which the scholars never upheld. This was some argument which came in after the fall of Baghdad to the Mongols, and blind following became the established practice, where people were not allowed to switch from madhab to madhab at all. So this is not in keeping with the way. And what I just gave you examples of Imam Shafi'i, who switched. Didn't he switch? Didn't he switch from following the rulings of Imam Malik in certain areas over to the rulings of Abu Hanifa, and then over to the rulings of Imam Al-Layth? I just gave you an example. Leading scholars did that. Sahaba did that. This is the way of the companions, that if you find stronger evidence, the students of Abu Hanifa, Muhammad ibn Shaybani and Muhammad ibn Yusuf, right? Abu Yusuf, and Zufar, all of them differed with Abu Hanifa in many rulings. In fact, they say over 50% of the madhab they changed. They found other information and they cancelled the rulings of Abu Hanifa. So, if those students, leading students of Abu Hanifa, can go against his rulings and establish other rulings, who are we afterwards if we find something more correct? And as I mentioned, all of the leading scholars held that if an authentic hadith comes to us, it is not permissible for us to leave that hadith for the sake of the opinion of anyone. Okay? And let me just add this one other point too, which is sort of a bit funny to me, that a number of Shafi'i scholars or pseudo-scholars, when confronted on the issue of Hajj, a number of people who from the Shafi'i madhab have told me this, when they asked their scholars or teachers, what should we do on Hajj? Because as a Shafi'i, the position is if you touch a woman accidentally, wudu is gone. Wudu is gone. You're in big trouble, because you go there to make Hajj, you're making tawaf around the Kaaba, you're bound to touch a woman. Means you're bound to lose your wudu, means you're going to find a bathroom, it's far away, you come back, by the time you get halfway around, you touch another woman, back and forth, you will not be able to even complete your tawaf. You're in big trouble. Not the sa'i nor the tawaf. So what do these scholars tell them? They say, listen, when you make your niyyah for Hajj, labbaik Allahumma hajjan, add to it Hanafiyan, as a Hanafi. You add that you will be a Hanafi, you make the niyyah for being a Hanafi during Hajj. When you come back, then get back to your Shafi'i. Anyway, carry on.